Hey, what's up, y'all? Kal Banx, producer, DJ, student at the University of North Texas. Shit, just out here trying to get it, man. From the D, you know what I'm saying? What's up?
So how long, how long have Kal Banx been producing?
Man, I've been producing since I was 14 years old. Man, it's been a long time. But yeah, it's been about 10 years. So just gave away my age. But yeah, my big brother, you know what I'm saying, heard me beating on the, you know what I'm saying, on the desk. Dad used to always get mad at me, quit beating on stuff, you know what I'm saying? So he came home from college one day and was like, hey, I got you this software called Fruity Loops, and just put it on the computer in the living room, and it was a wrap ever since.
Now, when did Kal Banx know that, man, damn, I can start a career off of this, I can make a little money, I can make this a living? When did you find out, you were blessed?
Man, I would say, as far as like a personal, like when it happened with me, I would say when I felt like I could really do it was when KBzo came to me, was like, your beats are tight and I want some beats, because nobody else really wanted any beats from me. Even like people in my own camp, they really didn't take me serious. But I mean, like, when he came to me, was like, bro, your beats tight, I want some beats. And then that's when I was like, oh yeah, I can do this. KBzo wants some beats, yeah, I can do it.
Dallas doesn't really have a sound right now. It's a lot of different people trying to find themselves. I mean, the city right now is trying to find itself. Back in 2004 through, I'm gonna say 9, it was a certain sound you were hearing the beat, especially in the clubs. Describe Kal Banx sound.
Oh man, my sound is, well, I'll just say this first. Before me even being a producer or anything, I'm a musician. I've been playing drums since I was 6. So, that has a lot of influence. And I played in church. So, a lot of that stuff comes out in my beats without me even knowing it. So, I would say, yeah, that is my sound, like as far as real instrumentalism. I like sampling. And on top of that, I grew up in the Young Nino and Lil Jon era too, when all that was jumping. So that trap side of me is in me too. So I love that too, So I can really switch from, the real trap stuff to like the musicianal, that's not even a word, the musical stuff, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would say that's my sound, the mix in between that.
So what is your weapon of choice? FL Studios, Fruity Loops,
Okay, I was FL, you know what I'm saying, to the death. I thought about getting the pepper tatted, but I'm done with that, you know what I'm saying. No offense to any FL Studio users, you know what I'm saying, to each his own, but I am a Native Instruments machine user. I use Machine Studio and I use Logic Pro. So,
What do producers have to do to keep hip hop fresh?
Man, I would say, man, nothing is new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Everything is always inspired from something else. So, I mean, I would say, don't all the way just copy what somebody has done, but, take influences from different places, you know what I'm saying, and put it all in one, and that collective is your, you know what I'm saying, your own uniqueness within the music. So I would say that's what, would keep it fresh. Just get influences from other places. Don't just look to the same place every time to, get inspired. You know what I'm saying? Look at other, you know what I'm saying, different things. Like it could be something like small as, you know what I'm saying, Tim heard a baby laughing and made a #1 record off of it on 1 in a Million, you know what I'm saying, with Aaliyah. So like, just like little small stuff like that keeps it fresh to me, in my opinion.
Who all have you, done work with?
Man, starting from the beginning of time, I was doing work with KBzo. I've done work with, the whole Thug Boss Nation. That's like my first start, and then went up in the boogie era to KBzo. I mean, I said KBzo again, but KT, Young Black, Dero, I've done work with Phil Ide, Maya, Chaz French, who else? Lil Ronnie. I got a whole bunch of stuff for him. I just did a whole mixtape for him that's gonna be coming out soon. I've done work with who else? Let me see. Man, and just about everybody in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? As far as that's been like, you know, serious with the music, I've done work with them. You know what I'm saying? I've done some type of work with them. It may not have been me actually making a beat for them, but I've done some type of work either with the DJing or engineering or producing for them some type of way. Oh, Young Black and QP. Them, you know what I'm saying? They really, you know what I'm saying, helped me out at my beginning stages.
Right. Now, a lot of times you have the duo between the producer and the rapper. You have Meek Mill, Jalil Beats, DJ Mustard, he's on his role right now. You have Future, Mike Will. What one artist in the city do you think, you know, Kal Banx and that artist, whoever that is, can be that super duo that come out of Dallas?
Man, super duo. Man, my brother, AB, Hitman AB, you know what I'm saying? We got that power, you know what I'm saying? We can definitely do some stuff. Another young cat that I've been working with, B. Anderson. I feel like within the city, we can actually really be that super duo. Let me see, another person that I feel like that we can do the super duo with. I mean, that's about it right now. I hope I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, forget nobody and have nobody mad at me. But really, just off the top of the head, them two, you know what I'm saying, just on both ends of the spectrum, like with the trap and then, you know what I'm saying, me going with the musical stuff like I said before, you know what I'm saying, I feel like those two will really do it.
Right now, you have everybody giving me their own reason on why Dallas isn't on. I mean, what's your reason? Is it the DJs, the producers, or the artists?
As far as like Dallas being on, like, I don't know, like that's always been a tough one, and whenever I see people talk about that, you know, I always contemplate that issue within myself, but I would say it's just gonna take, I don't feel like the whole supporting each other, like all that stuff, I don't feel like we actually like lack that, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the artists themselves, they actually do kind of support each other, but it's kind of hard to support somebody that actually does the same thing as you. So I would say the whole thing with Dallas being on, I feel like it's gonna take that one guy to actually come out and make an impact and make a solid, long-lasting impact on the industry, a new type of innovative sound to where people will want more, you know what I'm saying? Because I would say Dallas, that sound that I feel like is Dallas is that Young Nino era, the Hot Boy Star era, Big Tuck era, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I feel like, my heart like, man, yeah, nigga, I'm from Dallas, you know what I'm saying, when I hear that. You know what I'm saying, not discrediting like the boogie stuff, because that actually really put us in a good position, and that helped me out in a lot of ways too, because I was a big part in that too, you know what I'm saying. People may not know, I used to rap back in the day, and the whole iRobot stuff and all that, I was rapping all that. It's kind of embarrassing, but whatever, it is what it is. But you know, but when I actually feel like, you know what I'm saying, like the Dallas, like when I feel like that, I feel like, you know, that era is really what it is for me, you know what I'm saying.
What producer inspires you?
Man, so many, but I got a particular story about a producer that actually really inspired me. His name is Key Wayne. He produced for Drake, Big Sean, all of them. He's been like a real inspiration, you know what I'm saying, as far as in my career. The reason being is, before I went to UNT, I went to a school in Nashville called Tennessee State University. I was a percussion student out there. And within the music school, we all had to do like practice sessions together, and we'd all have to go to the piano rooms and practice and stuff like that. And I would always see Wayne in there practicing. And I always like wonder, like, you know what I'm saying, dang, this dude cold, like what does he do? And he was always like tight, like as far as like dressing, he always had like the newest stuff, like always the newest shoes and all that. He was just a wavy, steezy guy, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, dang, you know, I want to see what this guy does. So me being me, I just went to go talk to him. And come to find out, he was producing for Big Sean. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. But he wasn't really like big at the time. You know, Sean told him like he had to wait till he graduated in order to actually really just go in on it. So like, but I saw him going from making beats just like, you know, on this like small scale, not a small scale, but like, you know, the scale that he was, to being like the hottest producer in the industry right now. You know what I'm saying? So like, and he's so dope. You know what I'm saying? Like he got so many crazy stuff, and like, you know, if I ever get a chance to meet him, I'm gonna say I stole so much stuff from you. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he's one of the biggest inspirations as far as, you know, me producing.